Hello, and welcome to Reckless Moves, the Sunday night D&D live podcast. I'm Michael Kareen. I am the Dungeon Master. I am surrounded by amazing characters who will shoot every plan I have with chaos and uncertainty, which is the role of a Dungeon Master, by the way. You adapt or die. We have an amazing cast. I'll go in the order that I see you in our video. We've got so we have Matt, who plays Rockham. Tell us about your character.
He's just a little guy, may or may not be insane, but I guess you'll have to find out.
And he's an autognome artificer.
Artificer.
Or artificer, depending on where you're from and how you pronounce it. We have Mandy, who plays Oobleck. Tell us about Oobleck.
Oobleck is a plasmoid warlock, and he's just here for a good time.
Yes, that's true. Very true. Colin playing Arthur.
Yeah, he's a tiefling bard, and he, I don't know, likes to talk.
He does like to. That's what bards do, I guess. Right, play music, inspire people.
Yeah.
Roger playing Ridley.
Ridley is a Shadarkai Phantom Rogue, also known as an emo elf.
This is the first time I heard that. An emo elf. Nice. And we have Rob playing Gust.
Well, I mean, I do one or two things. I'll hit things quite hard, but like my dad's a little bit weird, so I do a little bit of mysticism on the offsides.
And you are a Air Genasi barbarian.
John R.C. barbarians, and I'm also a little bit just like, trying to pick up where my father left off. Magic users. It's interesting. There's reasons why I'm blue, and I like the color blue.
Abodoo.
Nice throwback. Nice one. All right, where we left it. On the map that you're seeing on the stream, the party has come across the crash of a wonderful ship. The ship was badly damaged. However, in quite a turn, this ship, being alive, one of your party, Oobleck, did speak to the dead. And looking at the rules and then deciding on the rule of cool, you had a nice conversation with a ship named Afracus. You did find one member of the ship, a weird creature, which some of you recognized as a mind flayer. It had a little combat with him and a couple of his he called them puppies, my pets. And after that combat and the conversation with the ship, you did learn that the ship was on the way to the Aristes hub. And one of you observed that if one mind flayer gave you a challenge, probably a hub of lots of ships full of mind flayer crew might not be the best move at this particular juncture.
Which makes Oob really sad.
Now, in searching the ship, it was Gust and then a couple of you searched the ship. You found a couple things. A keg of Zaxa ale, which you haven't drank yet.
I'm stupid.
You haven't drank it yet, but that you have a keg of Zaxa, Zaxa ale, and you also, with the Wand of Secrets that was used, you found a hidden compartment where the rest of the Mind Flayer crew, including the captain, which you learned was Gildada, you found in his secret stash a trinket, 135 platinum. And searching the cargo hold, you have 6 boxes of Bringier, which those that knew deep speech translated to explosives and danger. Basically the equivalent, well, it's not the same, the equivalent of 6 boxes of dynamite.
Big bada boom.
Which
Yeah.
you lifted up onto the deck of the ship. So you are on the deck of the ship. You have, I believe, you took a long rest while you were waiting for your ship, which you have called and given the best instructions you can within 25 words to locate you and come find you. Now, you did get a response just before we ended the last session. So you're on a ship that's broken. The deck of the ship is covered with explosives. And then you heard from your ship a response with a warning to you that said, "Hey, there's some kind of night spider on the way. We'll try to get to you." And that's where we left it. So your ship is on the way to you. You're sitting on a broken ship with 6 boxes of explosives right near you, while an enemy ship is on the way. So,
Uh-oh.
what do you do?
Arthur, catch.
I'm going to start a time. I'm going to start a timer. I'm not going to tell you how long it's going to be, but you have a certain amount of real time to make decisions about what you're going to do.
So I remember we can see the ship, the spider attacking our ship from the broken
No,
ship.
they were not in combat. They warned you that they saw the night spider in the way. You actually, to refresh your memory of what you learned from, besides the Aristes being the name of the Mind Flayer hub of where all the nautiloids gather, like feed and gather and recharge. Because the nautiloid is a living ship, and these are basically controlled by Mind Flayers. You also, because of your connection to the ship, you now have control. I forget who put the cap on. It
Rockham.
was Rockham. So you have control over the two small anti-aircraft turrets and the main gun. But you can't move the ship.
Okay, we can't move the ship. Can we see our ship or the spider?
Not yet.
So I want
You got a message,
Mhm.
a reply to the sending stone, which you didn't get yesterday. Well, last night in game time. So you're on the ship. You've heard your ship is coming. You also heard watch out for the night spider, and that's all you know. You don't know which is closer. You can't see either of these up in the sky yet.
Oh,
And
geez.
I've got a timer going.
Do we have ammunition for these weapons? The deck weapons?
You don't know that unless, well,
Because on the map it looks like it, but
Rockham. Let me think about this. Yes, Rockham would because he
Yeah.
has.
I'm attuned to the spell jamming helm.
You're attuned to the ship. Do you understand deep speech or not?
I do not.
No, I think Oob was the only one.
No,
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Right,
and
but you're
Gus.
not. You're
Okay.
not. What I'm saying is, you can sense the ship. You get a sense that you do have some ammo left in these two turrets in the main gun.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to go downstairs to see how it's held. This particular guard, and then I want to go back upstairs, and I'm gonna start cutting around it because I'm gonna put that shit on my back.
You're putting what on your back?
The
Motherfucker.
anti-aircraft turret there.
That's mine.
I mean, it's attached to the ship.
Oh no,
Not
no.
anymore. It's not.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna start breaking it out. That's why I went downstairs first and upstairs second. Figure
Okay,
out
when you go downstairs, you I mean, you could try to break it open.
I'm gonna cut around it.
Right.
But I can just control the guns with the helm, right?
Yes.
Well, you don't talk deep speech.
True.
What I'm saying is the ship itself speaks deep speech, and with Ublek's telepathy as well.
I can
Didn't
like,
somebody have the
project
spell
it.
tongues?
telepathically. Yeah, Gus did, right?
Yeah, I can speak.
Could you cast that on Rockham?
No, I'll cast it on myself because I find it funnies.
Well,
Okay,
I'm saying,
then you
could you
Oob-
cast it?
Oob
because-
on
can
Rockham?
telepathically link to me and be my babblefish.
I shall be
the babble fish.
I shall be whatever fish you need me to be.
So you get instantly after you have this babble fish moment, Douglas Adams, if no one's read it, do yourself a favor,
I've read them
or
all.
at least watch the movie.
So funny.
So you get a communication that if you take the guns off the ship, they won't work
Oh,
because they're
There's like a lifelines.
well, it's a living ship. So if you break off the guns, they're not attached
like
to the source
Breaking
of
off a finger, it's
ammunition. Right.
not going to be able to pull a trigger too
Now,
easily.
if this was your ship, you are probably strong enough to like grab a ballista and move it somewhere. But this is different.
Different, no problem.
Good
That's cool.
idea.
No problem.
So, just mechanically, do I treat the guns like multi-attack for myself?
What if you stay on this ship and you do combat from here? I'm gonna let other people control the guns, but you can also control one or more of them from the helm.
Okay.
Okay.
Think of it like I can sit on this thing and move it and
So
Go ahead.
I have a little spell called Fly. So I can basically abandon ship if I need to get out of Dodge.
I also
Okay.
have Dimension Door, so I can do that too with one other person.
Well,
So-
we want our ship to show up so we can go home.
Yeah.
Well, right. So if if our ship comes, 4 of y'all can Dimension Door because 2 of y'all have Dimension Door, if I'm not mistaken,
Dimension door to where?
to the ship if it comes within 500 feet.
What's right. I was gonna say, dimension door is not like
It's not planar travel.
right.
Yeah.
It's
All right. So I have a stupid plan. Yeah.
I love those.
Does not involve the
they're
rest.
my favorite too.
So I have block and tackle, and this particular pincer This one.
Okay.
Uh, as a sailor, I'm sure I could easily walk out into this and then like wrap it around. And then I have a spell, levitate. And
Oh.
I will like anchor myself to the ship and then levitate at against my block of tackle, so I can just be like a floating thing that can go towards whatever's going to be in this thing.
Oh, nice.
I'll drop levitate right now.
Well, honestly, we are also okay, so we are a wounded ship that is disabled for all intents and purposes.
But we know we're about to be in a big battle, so.
But if
Yeah.
we all hide under deck and leave the corpses of the mind flayers on the deck, the spider might not come in and hot. They might come in to salvage.
Hmm.
And then our barbarian, with all of the strength, can throw a box of explosives at it, and I can shoot the box of explosives.
That sounds pretty fun.
I'm down with that. I mean,
this is
And
where I
we
have to.
are on like a time crunch, just reminding,
Yeah.
because I forgot.
I made the DM facepalm, so if it's either a great plan or a terrible plan.
It's a plan. I'm thinking about it.
Remember the last time that we came up on an opposing ship in this type of battle. As soon as we started moving to the other ship, we won.
Well, we won because I vortex warped the captain to our ship.
Right. But we started changing the dynamics of who was on board what ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oob can dimension door and take someone else with him to the other ship. If the ship is within 30 feet, I can teleport.
I can also dimension door.
Woohoo!
Right. So
How-
I mean,
yeah, Oob and you four could actually dimension door to the spider, and Max and I could provide fire support.
That's a good idea.
yeah, with you controlling the turrets on board this ship,
And Max with a
Max
rifle.
with the long range rifle.
So are we dimension dooring to the enemy ship?
no,
Creature?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, if it gets within range, I would think. What's
So
the
tell
range
me
of
the
the
order. I'm gonna pause the timer. Tell me the order of what you're doing with this plan.
So I would think.
What's the range of the weapons on board this ship? 'Cause Rockham would know that, right?
The main gun is 500 feet.
The big gun?
Yeah, 500 feet is a lot.
Okay.
The smaller guns are just anti-aircraft. They're not. They don't. Yeah,
They're like flat
it's-
cannons.
Exactly. They're designed to defend specifically only against ships, not against someone boarding you or
Right.
creatures or
And
whatnot.
Max's rifle should have at least a 600-foot long
Mhm.
range, right?
Oh, and I need to give Max a long rest because
Oh yeah, let me make sure I'm long rested as well.
So Dimension Door has a 500-foot range.
Yeah. So
So
my
we need to
thinking
make
would
sure
be
that whatever happens, we get them within 500 feet before we start the battle.
right. So my thinking would be we all hide under deck, which will be easy because I think that we established that the helm was under the ship, was inside of the ship instead of
yeah,
on
you could
the
easily
deck.
go. See where Ridley and Rockham are?
Mhm.
There, that's the main staircase right by the ship wheel.
So
No, we
my
just
thinking
hide.
is
We can just hide under this little grate, and they won't be able to see us on deck, but we'll be able
Right.
to see them.
Oh,
So-
good idea.
when they get to 500 feet, my thinking is, and we can, just display the dead mind flayers all over the ship, so it looks like they're just dead on the deck. When they get within 500 feet, I will open fire on their rudder or propulsion system or whatever.
Okay.
I would assume that would be something akin to a unseen attacker because they think we're disabled, and they don't think anyone's on board. And then after that attack connects, they dimension door on deck.
Onto the deck of
This whole-
which.
Onto the
Spider.
onto the enemy ship.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to check.
Arthur turns to our crew and says, "We realize that this whole plan revolves around them not blowing us up on sight."
Also, stop, guys. I don't think we're looking at this right. The other ship is our ship. We want to kill the spider.
Yeah,
know,
That's what we're
Spider
talking
is a
about.
ship.
that's what we're
The
talking
spider,
about.
the spider
we're-
is a ship.
If the if the
Oh.
night spider, if the night spider comes within range, then we're gonna board it and kill every fucking thing and take that ship too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
apparently
have a
we're
fleet.
badass space pirates.
I can't imagine why in D&D I thought a dimension spider was an actual spider.
I think it's a spider piloted by
I
spiders.
love that.
Isn't it like
Yeah.
isn't it like a spider Voltron basically?
I don't think so.
Captain Planet, need a hero.
'Cause
Yeah.
I had those.
I
you
I
don't.
had those in
You,
my game.
you've never encountered one, so you don't know if it's
Mm.
got
I'm definitely just
crew, if
thinking
it's a
of
living ship. You don't know what it is.
Well, either way, it comes within range. My idea for the plan is it comes within range. I open fire on it and attempt to disable it. Y'all board it and kill everyone.
Yeah,
We
man.
take over the ship, and then I can attempt to fly Max up to the rest of you guys.
Murder hobos.
Okay, so you're all hiding,
Hiding.
Mhm.
right? And
We're in-
Gus, you're ready where you're hiding. I'm not going to hide your tokens. We're just going to play this out. So you're all hiding. Gus is with your floating tether. You are ready where you're hiding to throw as far as you can an explosive crate.
Yep.
What is your strength?
Oh, why?
like, I'm pretty sure it's like 27. Maybe a little more.
Attributes? Oh, +6.
No, your
Oh,
strength,
giant strength, 29.
value. Oh, +6 strength.
I mean, it's a
It's a lot.
15, but like there's a lot of things that go into the +6. Like,
Yeah.
it-
Yeah.
plus-
Okay. I mean, these are small boxes. They're like, remember, it's like 6 small boxes of like equivalent of a piece of diamond. So you throw one. Your strength. I'm looking.
I mean, 15, but it's a +6. It doesn't like
Yeah, I get it.
done some cool shit to make a +6.
Yeah. It's barbarian.
Yeah.
Um.
I mean, I can rage and be stronger.
I can't tell you what to do, but if you're about to throw an explosive, so you're ready to throw. Everyone
Yep.
else is hiding. What are you? So are either of you hiding near, or like, and you're placing the dead mind flayers on the deck?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think RKM and Ridley should be like around here, right? Shouldn't we all be in the same spot, or what's going on?
Well, I'm controlling the ship, so I need to be near the helm.
Yeah, Ridley is.
I'm
below
I'm
deck.
assuming you're one deck down, ready
Yeah.
to jump on deck, where you're located. Because this is not a multi-layer. I have a
Yeah.
multi-layer Nautiloid, but not on this map.
I'm hiding underneath the tentacle.
Okay, exactly. Yeah, I know where you are. Okay, so you guys are hidden. I'm not gonna have a roll because there's plenty of like little pillars, and you can just be down and out of sight on the stairs, ready to burst up. or the same with the cargo hold. You can just pull the cargo netting down and be ready to jump out because there's stairs there. Remember the
Yeah.
that's where you can lift in and out. And Oob, how are you in your bucket or?
No, I think my bucket is on my head as a
Okay.
helmet because I'm
Okay.
ready for
Battle
Okay.
action,
It's
Okay.
battle oob, not
battle
travel oob.
mode.
battle loop.
Jesus Christ.
My bucket is in sport mode.
That tracks.
That's fantastic. I like that one.
Oh my goodness.
Not good on econ, but man,
Armored Oob.
Let's
Yeah.
go, boys.
Okay. So you're all prepared. Can I think from where you're hiding, well, Rockham, you
I can perceive my surroundings as if I'm the ship
right.
because I'm attuned to the spell jamming helm.
And it looks like where Arthur, Ridley, and Oob are hiding in the cargo hold, you could still actually, Gus, you'll be able to see
Yep.
to the right. Well, in a 3-dimensional space, I'm going to give you 3 coordinates: X and Y. Well, I'm just going to say in relation to the ship, west, east, north, south. So to your west, at about 45 degrees up, if 9 degrees would be straight up, but to the west and about 4 degrees up, in the distance, and you can just see this. It looks so tiny from where you are, but there's this like little outline of a creepy spider ship moving toward. It looks like toward you.
Oh,
So
well, I get excited. Right.
you've got about a minute before it's in range of the main guns, but I don't know if you're. Tell me what you're doing and how close you want them to be.
My thinking was essentially when they were within range of the big gun, I opened fire.
500. 500 feet.
500 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, my block and tackle is only going to be 100 feet.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, if we want to do a close range,
I
Now,
think
Gus, are you trying to drag the ship we're on with
Well,
that? Is that what you're
in
planning?
more ideas was to be like cool barbarian on a tether jumping onto another ship.
Oh, okay.
But we got some big old guns and we got some long range shooters. So there's no reason in the world. And also we got some people that are like hiding underneath decks.
So you're trying to go full Jack Sparrow.
Oh, of course. Best, pirate you never heard of. I mean, so right, I think that of course if we start shooting like they'll know that we're not some floundering ducks.
Hmm.
Right.
some floundering.
So do we want to let them get closer than 500 before
Yeah,
we attack?
yeah, I could totally,
And-
we could just do 150 feet or 100 feet,
There we go. Right.
and then,
Well,
but obviously the hiding gets harder the closer they get. But
All right.
hiding only works if like we want to surprise them with some cool shit.
Well, how
Yeah.
much rope do you have, Gus?
About 100 feet. Of course, you could give me more ropes and I could jump furthers. But
Yep. Because I know I'm carrying 50.
well, I mean, like so much of all peoples are waiting downstairs, like, right?
Right. And the farther you go with the rope, the easier it's going to be for them to see you coming.
Right. So, right, we kind of want them to board us,
Hmm.
Yeah.
Or
we-
at least to be ready to.
yeah, right, because that way we can do the surprise.
I'm
right.
going to go to another map temporarily to give you a sense because you're kind of what you don't realize is you're kind of on a here. I'm gonna take a token. A second. You might have to look at the stream to see what we're gonna see.
Are we still on like the plane that the ship was on and
Oh.
started to sink into?
No, you are. Yes, but where you're sinking into is actually, if you think about it, a large object. So when you were sinking into this mass, which I'll give you now. I'll tell you where the big scene of where you are. Oh, you'll need to look at the stream.
Trying to get there now.
Because I'm not going to drag you tokens to the overview map.
Ooh.
Oh shit! And that looks like an angry spider that wants
I don't
to
know.
meet.
I don't know why the spider is not showing on the stream, but it looks very cool.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is there an angry squid? Why is there an angry squid?
Okay, so you are basically here, and what you just saw is descending straight down. The happy Cyclops lands just about 100 yards to the northeast of your location.
How's
In
our guys
the-
doing? They look badass. Are they fucking killing it?
I don't
They're
know
paid
why
well.
the night spider looks like a box on the map for me. Are you seeing it on the stream?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
Great.
it's a
On
black,
the
black
stream,
box.
it looks like a box. On our maps, it looks like a spider boy.
Yeah, on the stream it's been redacted.
Oh, let me fix that. Oh, okay.
Redacted. No.
Yeah, sorry, stream. That token that I created for this is not showing, but it's a very creepy purple-bodied spider ship. Use your
Missing out.
imagination.
Yeah, they are really
So
cool.
this
looking.
is what you're seeing, descending at an angle to this mass that you were on. Now around you, you couldn't walk off of this because the mass you were sinking into are one of these floating kind of living objects. You don't know what they are yet. So these objects are living mass that are floating. That look sort of like rocks, but they're not, as you know from where you are. So the happy Cyclops is landing near you. Now this ship is hauling ass toward you and sees the Cyclops, and you can see these webs start to open like a mouth, like
Whoa.
which has a span of 150 feet.
So
Yeah.
how far
This
are they
ship
now?
could swallow the Nautiloid and your ship.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, it's huge.
I would like to send a sending stone message to the Happy Cyclops.
I'll try to drag that
Where's
token
where's-
I thought
back.
we already sent one today.
I thought we sent that last night.
Oh. I can't remember.
They're descending. They're about 200 feet directly above you, descending. Well, this ship is coming at you. I'll move the token, the stream token that you can see at the 500-foot mark, right there.
Now, for those of us below deck, can we see this thing now? If it's
Um,
coming straight down from above?
Anyone who has a line of sight at a 45-degree up angle, Z index, you can see that. It looks like.
Okay.
Let me look at let's go back to the other map for a second.
Death?
Um,
Death? Does it look like death? Does it really look like death?
Only a little.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that if we're hiding in the grate, we don't really see that kind of an angle. Does that
I'll,
make sense to everybody else?
Maybe one or two of us could,
Yeah.
but not all three of us.
Yeah.
I'll just describe it to y'all in great detail.
Okay, perfect.
Nice, perfect. I love that.
Longitude and latitude.
What are you telling them?
You know, I feel like Rockham would have a very scientific and precise way of describing the spider,
Of course.
including its trajectory and angle.
We just hear in our brains, we're fucked.
Now, see, unfortunately,
This is your Rockham speaking.
So I'm just going to go back to the wreck for a second. Okay.
Roger, the player, knows quite a bit about these ships
So
and their
I'm looking at the tokens.
crew.
Yeah, apologize to the stream that you can't see this awesome, creepy spider ship.
It is truly obscene. That's why it's a black box on Twitch.
Can you
It's
blow it
just
up?
boobies.
Mike, can you blow it up like
just
to show the large image?
Yeah, show JPEG.
let me pull this.
Because it is a really cool.
Yeah,
Ship.
I'm looking for it.
And you guys literally faced hundreds of these in my campaign.
Well, yeah, we also had Angel help
No,
What?
she was working.
from Valhalla. Why is there's an ant?
Okay, on this is, can you see it on the stream now? No,
No.
it's
Yes.
it's still
Whoa.
black. I don't understand. Oh, well. Oh well.
There's currently an arachnid like trying to mate with Arthur.
Think
There we go.
Successfully.
That
So
was not the time.
so back to the overview map, and then we're gonna play this out. Okay,
Battle.
and apologize. Just imagine a big kind of Black Widow spider ship. It's moved about to here, and you're going to communicate to the Happy Cyclops in what method?
So I believe that I sent my most recent sending stone message yesterday.
How they got to us.
Yeah. So
Well, they also got directions as well, if you recall, from your friend Azravit.
yes. But
How far
I
away is
can
this
send
ship
them a
from us?
message with the sending stone, is what I'm saying.
How far away is what, Roger?
The Cyclops. How far away is it from us? I mean, you said that it
It's about
landed near
200
us.
feet. It's holding 200 feet above you.
Okay.
Oh, good. So
So
we can dimension door if things get hairy to the ship.
Well, it also means that they're going to be attacked first.
actually,
Honestly, a couple of you should probably dimension door to that ship.
it's
To help.
moving. It's changing its direction just to point toward the ship coming, so it sees it. What are you saying
Oh.
to the ship, if anything?
Open
Run.
fire on the spider on my mark. You'll know it when you see it.
Well, they saw it before us.
Well, no, but I'm telling them to open fire when I give a signal, and
Oh,
they will
oh,
know what
gotcha.
the signal is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to angle it correctly. There you go.
I'm still
so
on the wreck.
what you
on-
guys
on mine.
see?
Yeah, so am I.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Here.
Ooh, what's the range on your telepathy?
Good question. Let me look.
I'm really bummed that the token won't show up on the stream, but
That's
Thanks.
weird.
big spider ship. I'm gonna try to drag it back on and see if that helps.
I don't see that. Oh, 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. And we have to share a language.
Well, I was just thinking if you could
No,
communicate with
it's something with it, something with the drawing. No big
with
deal.
the happy Cyclops.
Oh,
So you would
yeah.
share a language, but they're still too far away, 200 feet.
Yeah, I can't reach him.
So I still see the wreckage, but the stream
I'm
sees
on-
the overview.
No, I'm on the astral plane
Yeah.
in the game now.
Me too.
Yeah, same.
Okay, it's moving. It's about to get into range.
In the
And what-
500-foot range.
But I'm sorry, are you communicating with the Happy Cyclops or not?
Yes, I sent them a sending stone message
It says what?
to fire on the spider on my mark. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay, thank you. All right.
I'm having to refresh Foundry because I was still on the astral wreckage.
Okay.
map. But
problem.
I can always just dictate to you what I do.
And I'm going to. You know what? I'll post a screenshot of this ship on the website. He just passes the point of. So, tell me what you're doing in what order.
All right. Well, if
Are
he's
you
100 feet
shooting
away,
at now, or are you waiting till it's closer?
well, is he 100 feet away or 500 feet away?
Where that token is 500. These reach 100 feet.
Okay, we're holding.
Okay.
But if it does anything else fishy, I'm going to fire.
Okay, it's opening its maw to the point where it looks like it could swallow this whole mess that you are sitting on.
Dude, we're gonna be
You
yoked
are-
inside the
Open
whale.
fire.
You are 200 feet away now.
I'm pulling the trigger early.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. I
That's with the main gun.
That's
Rockham?
with the main gun, and I'm shooting flak as well.
okay.
Because
And
the flak will the flak will affect their ability to see. That's one of the purposes of flak in anti-aircraft defense.
correct. Roll a d20 and add your are your intelligence or wisdom based?
Intelligence.
Roll it with your intelligence modifier.
Do you guys want me to do an intelligence check?
No, just roll it with your I'm sorry, your a spell modifier. Add your spell modifier to the d20.
But roll that D20 that only has 20s on it.
Okay. So is this an ability check?
No, it's an
Okay.
attack.
Oh, it's an
Oh.
attack. Okay, this works on that too.
23
Nice.
is a direct
Woo.
hit. I want you to roll
Yay.
a D100.
Oh god.
Fuck him up, rock him. Fuck him up.
Let's go.
Ooh.
64.
Okay,
Middle.
I'm going to now, even though
A little
the
better than average.
I feel better to. I feel that the
I feel that the Happy Cyclops would also be firing now because they saw me shoot.
yep.
That's probably true.
In fact, I'm glad we pay him a lot because if I was on the hyper,
I'm gonna just describe because we're not using health bars on the ships.
Sure.
It took a huge hit and it shook the ship, and two of the webs got blown off.
Oh shoot.
There's
Okay.
a huge mesh that could swallow this, but a couple of the tendrils got blown off. Is anyone else? Oh, who else is in range at 200?
all got like 100.
Well, Max is in range.
Okay,
Yeah, Max could fire
Boom.
the rifles. She's got like 600-foot range.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah,
with
with,
it's 500 feet.
Yeah, 500 feet. You're well
Five.
within that.
All right, so that is a D20 plus 7. If
yeah.
if you want me to roll an attack roll.
Yeah. Roll attack. This is for Max.
Yo, snipe that.
17.
That just hit.
Did that include the
Nice.
+1
Plus,
for the scope?
that's from her D&D Beyond sheet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That just hits.
We'll take it.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
All right, her damage on that is a D10 plus 2.
Oh.
Oops. I do not want to roll 3D10. I mean, I do, but I shouldn't.
I'm gonna zoom in, by the way, because I took a token layer of your cannons and the command structure, which I'm zooming in for the zooming in here. So there are angled toward the ship two of the massive arcane cannons that are angled toward the ship. So I'm gonna. Someone want to roll for the happy Cyclops that hasn't rolled yet? You want to roll for the happy Cyclops arcane cannons? It's a D20 plus
Arthur?
5.
Yeah, I'll do it.
For it, Arthur. Go,
You got those good arcane rolls.
go,
Do I though?
Okay. So that one did not hit. Roll again for the second cannon.
Same roll, right?
Yeah, plus 5.
Son of a gun!
All right, Arthur.
So,
fuck you.
so they were
Who's
just
rolling
turning and
next?
they blast, and they just miss the spider on both sides.
Well, shucks.
Okay.
How could you miss that? It's so big.
Now
Oh,
we're
man.
going to move in.
Tieflings aren't known for their eyesight.
Yeah, with the
spider
devil sight.
is moving. I'm going to move it one grid each round here. Now you are within 100 feet on the Fracas, and the Happy Cyclops is moving at the same time to face so that 4 of the direct cannons can work.
I love
There you go.
Yeah, that token said no.
So you said 100 feet? 100 feet?
You were at
Yeah, we
100
are with it.
feet.
You have the most silent death you've ever had as I jump away from the ship going towards a giant spider.
Whoa.
Nice.
Gust has 100-foot range with his rope.
Yep. Which would land you. Okay. I want you to roll. This is going to be strange. I want you to roll an athletics check.
I'm here for that. No
That
problem.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Athletics, no problem.
What we didn't know is that
Plus
his
5.
Gus played baseball.
Ooh.
Or track and field.
Okay. That's not a hit check. You jumped and landed right. I'll hang it on the map right there. On
Cool.
one of the
Anything again?
like tendrils.
Okay.
As
Oh,
this maw is opening, you're on the second tendril.
So like one of the arms is holding the
Oh, I
web.
love it. I love it. Yeah.
So I would say that's your movement.
That's
Now, if
fine.
you're going to attack, you're attacking this thing you're standing on, but you're tethered. Right?
Oh no. I'm gonna cut. If I'm on the other ship, I cut my block and tackle. I'll lose it forever. That's fine. I'm gonna go try to kill a captain.
Okay. So
Whoa.
your movement, you're on the ship.
Yep.
Okay. No attack or anything yet?
My action will be dodge, and I will continuously crawl.
Dodge. I like it.
So my action is a dodge action, and then I'm going to shimmy my way where I know on a ship will be a command center of some sort.
Where you're heading toward what you think is the control center of a ship.
Yeah, like obviously I do regular ships. I'm not like RKM, but yeah. I
you just jumped into basically wild space to jump on a ship, and then you cut your tether.
Yep, and I'm now going.
Nice. Okay,
But you gotta love the DM verbiage.
let's.
You're headed towards what you think.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in order to have everyone have an action to give them an opportunity. So, Rockham, what are you doing? Are you shooting again?
One
main
question.
cannon? Yes.
How does controlling the ship and attacking as the ship interact with the haste spell?
It would not. Haste is on a person.
So I can't fire twice, is what you're
You
saying.
can't haste a ship.
Okay. In
No.
that case,
You can fire one of these things per by an
Okay.
action per round. I think the main cannon is probably you just saw a massive blast into the body of his ship from the first shot.
okay, so so this is happening simultaneous to Gus being airborne.
Yep.
He's not on the ship yet
Fair enough.
because this is all within a
Floating.
6-second span.
It's just
Yeah,
me
it's all
floating
happening within the same 6 seconds.
right?
Good, because I'm shooting the ship again, and I don't want to shoot Gus.
No. Hit the ship, just not my tendril.
All right.
So no matter what you do, you're not gonna hit my tendril.
So that's a D20 plus 5. Oh, wait, so is it just my spellcasting modifier, or is it a spell attack roll?
Spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
So whatever you rolled last time. Plus 7. 23.
I
Direct hit.
I understood the assignment. I rolled exactly what I rolled last time.
Nice.
You just blam. It blasts. The first one blasted a hole. Like these three. Well, it's actually 3 main what you think are eyes, but you hit the center one. Roll your damage.
That was a D100, you said?
Yep.
Oh, 97.
Nice.
Go, rock 'em.
I don't have the ability to edit a token in real time. You have blasted the central eye completely off. If you imagine this huge maw is opening to try to swallow this mass you're sitting on, living mass, and it just went, "Ugh," and it started opening again. Like you saw it wince in pain is the impression you got. Anyone who can see this. Okay. I'm going to go in order. Oobleck, what are you doing? You have a 100-foot range. Anything?
Are we dimension dooring to the spider now,
I'm
team?
letting you do
can,
what
it's
you're
a
going to
range.
do.
That's up to y'all. I'm providing fire support.
What's your DD range? What's your dimension door range?
I think
500?
500
I
feet.
think it's
500
500 feet.
Yeah.
This thing's only 100 feet away. So, yeah, we could definitely reach it.
So, Ridley, are you coming with us?
I certainly will if that's what you guys are going to do. Who are you taking with you, Oob?
Well, Rockham
Well, I mean,
is
there's only 3 of us
firing.
down here.
Yeah.
I can't take Max because I'm too small.
Well, Max isn't with us anyway. Max is up with
Oh.
Rockham.
Max is
Okay.
is firing a gun at the approaching ship.
Max is
And
playing.
Gus is already there. So it's just the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Oob, Arthur, Ridley.
So I think you can take them all, right?
No,
it's
you
just
can only
one.
take
Just
one person
Yeah.
with you.
But both Arthur and I can use Dimension Door, so
Yeah.
we can
All
all
right.
get there.
I don't
Yeah.
Yep. If you want, I'll go with you, Oob.
Okay.
Okay. Too much verbal. What are you doing, Oob? It's your
I'm-
decision who you take with you
Grab
and whether they are
grab Ridley
willing to
and
go or not.
I'm
Okay,
willing.
I'm grabbing Ridley and we're gonna dimension door to the spider.
Okay. Where are you going? You can see it. Where are you going to land? Like, I'll give you 3 options. On
Okay.
these tendril webs, on one of these eyes, or on the what you think is a body or main part of the ship.
Ooh. I'm gonna go for
Could he
the
target
eyes.
inside the eye that just got blown away?
Yeah, I'm gonna target the eye. Oh my gosh, the eyeball.
Okay.
I mean, it's
you
all
guys-
kind of at
so
the same time, but
What you guys feel is this as you cast the spell, this is an unusual pressure that you you haven't cast this before, I don't think, in campaign. So what
Dimension
happens
door?
is
Yeah, I did.
yeah, Uba's used Dimension Door.
I
Oh,
have
so
it,
you're used to
because I
it.
have a cape.
So
Yeah.
what Ridley we experience is a pseudopod reaches out and touches you on the shoulder, and you feel this weird like pressure pushing on you, and then pressure releases, and you are inside. Okay, I'll describe what you see, and then you can tell me what you're doing next. Because I don't have the interiors of this, because of
Okay.
course I should have, but didn't expect
Yeah.
you going onto this ship. So
You should know by now.
so you go into the this one what you look as an eye, and inside you teleport inside this thing, and there are these 2 on each of the other eyes. There are guys that are holding candles. They are yellow creatures. I don't think you've seen before. They have yellow skin. They look bottled. They are. I don't think. I'll let each of you roll an Arcana check if you recognize them.
Arcana?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's how. Whether you
Come on.
No.
Jesus, come on. Ooh,
Makes sense because oops from space.
Okay.
Arcana.
so what you in your mind you
Yeah,
teleported
Ridley has
into
no fucking
space.
idea.
So that was your. It was an action to do that. I don't know if you have another action, but however, Ridley, you were taken. That was not your action. So,
Right.
What was your Arcana? Ridley, you don't recognize.
9.
But Oob, you say, "Oh shit, those are Githyanki,"
Oh no shit! We're
Oh, fuck.
and you see. So from your point of view, you see 7 ahead of you in the main body of
Okay.
this ship, a captain, guys sitting around on various screens. Captain has a weird, like spiky helm.
Mm.
There are 2 gunners to the left and right of you, and there are a few guys in the main body. So you are faced with 9 Githyanki.
Not-
Wow.
So,
okay.
Mike, I can tell you my action before Oob decided to grab me and take me. My action was going to be to use my short bow.
Okay,
So I was getting that ready.
I did hear that. So who are you firing on? We're just gonna theater the mind this. I'm not gonna.
Before you
Great.
do oob with the 19, you know that Gith specifically kills squid guys.
Oh.
And we're on a squid ship.
Oh.
So you just came in there. Yeah. So here we go. That's the. With a 19, you would know that you basically are sitting on their mortal enemy.
Uh-oh.
So I'll
Every-
give you a verbal, and then Ridley, it's your turn. 'Cause
All right.
you can, based on. So what are you saying? Anything?
Are you going to say something to me or to them, Oob?
That's what I'm asking.
I can't.
I'll give you
Say
30
anything.
seconds to decide what you're going to say.
Everyone hates squid people. Gith hates squid people.
option.
No meta.
Ridley's
It's-
got bow ready.
Everyone quiet. It's a Zublex.
Oh
This is
my
you.
gosh, the pressure. Okay. Ridley. Shoot.
Okay.
We need to get everybody off the square. That's what I say.
How many of these creatures are there that I can see?
7.
Get from
Alright.
hard, man. Get from
Let me see. I'm going to let the dice decide who I am targeting.
Wait, are you saying anything? Oop.
Yeah, I said we need to get everyone off the squid.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, hold on. So
I didn't hear
I
that.
will say, no one hears this but her. In common, they say, "Why are you on the
in common?
Nautiloid.
why are you on the Nautiloid?" And then Ridley, because you said we need to get everyone off the squid.
Yes.
Right. See, hearing that, I'm gonna hold my action. I was gonna target somebody. I'll tell you what, I'm still gonna roll to see who I'm aiming my bow at, but I'm gonna hold the shot.
Okay.
So I'm going from left to right. I'll let you tell me who it is. I'm rolling a 1d6 plus 1 because there's 7 of them. That's a 3.
Okay.
So I'm targeting this whatever creature that I don't know who it is, but Oob made this comment and they made the comment in common. So I'm going to hold my action until I see an aggressive action toward us and I'll release my shot.
Okay. Fair enough.
Are
Colin.
we in conversation? Oh, Arthur hasn't moved. Okay, just kidding.
Yeah. I'm going to use my cape of Montbank. Yeah, that one.
Or
And
Montblanc.
I'm gonna,
Montblanc.
yeah,
Again.
Multi-bonk.
That's
whatever,
where we're
man.
from.
Whatever, it's fine.
Mountebank.
And I'm going to see where the other 2 landed, and I'm going to teleport right next to them.
Okay, so you teleport right there, and you see Oob, Ridley with a bow. You're right between them, and you see what I just described. Several Arcana. Roll an Arcana check anyways, because you just arrived.
14.
You know they're Githyanki. You don't remember too much about them, but you do notice they haven't been attacked. This is what you perceive very quickly, especially your perception. You boop in a quick glance, you see Oob, who's kind of like, I don't know what you can make the face you're making. Yeah, like see Ridley with a bow drawn but not shooting, and then you arrive.
Feels like I stepped into a high school dance. What's going on here, gentlemen and Oob?
Ladies
Okay.
and gentle oobs.
Yeah.
You keep shooting and boarding our ship. Why you are obviously not Mind Flayer or their ilk. We're going to pause there. That conversation, that's what we just heard. Or their ilk. However, okay, go ahead now, Max, and then Gust. So Max.
So Max is not privy to this conversation.
Nope. And knows that you're on, but did see. No. Teleporting.
No, you're in a different part of the ship.
Did not
Yeah.
see. Can literally not see you from where Max is. So Max will do whatever Max does, which I think would be fire again.
Pew pew. Oh, 16?
That's wide.
Just goes wide.
And extra attack. That's a
10.
big mess.
Okay,
Ah.
so 2 rifle shots, and looks down at. Maybe I need to adjust the scope.
That scope is perfect. It's you. I did the scope.
And
And
that's
you-
when
and
the
you-
fight started.
You see the ship, so you know. Okay, and then Gust, you are on the tendril. You can have movement and then movement, action, reaction.
I'm looking for a hatch of some sort.
Well, you see from the tender you're on right here that the central eye, you saw that get blasted open in your last move.
Well, then that sounds like a great place to come in. I'll take my movement, and my action will be to swing in, ready to rush.
I'm going to say that's movement
Okay.
because you're running down the tendril and swinging into the I see Oob and Ridley and Arthur kind of standing there facing off with the 9 Gith. And I know from your background, you have already encountered Gith
I have.
as both good. So there's any alignment, you've encountered evil ones and neutral and good ones. You have no idea what this is, but you do know there's no one's firing yet.
I do the universal sign language of squid kill.
Would kill? Question mark?
Hold on. Again.
I hope they saw that on the screen. Win, kill.
Yeah. Question mark? Like,
Ridley's going to give you a little head shake.
and then in perfect gift, because I have comprehend language, I say, shows. I mean, y'all hear.
You mean tongues?
No, I don't have tongues. That's right. I can only read.
Yeah.
Oh.
So hold on, but they're you've
have-
not used common, and you did the sign, and they what they say is,
Kill? Question mark?
"Is
Really?
this guy mute? Is there something wrong with him?" And then pistols are drawn, pointing at you, but they're not firing yet.
Good thing we have our bard here now.
Okay, hold on. And then, Rockham, what are you doing?
What can I see as the ship?
So
Well,
that's the right question. You have the ship is badly damaged. However, you can see, because if you remember the broken part, the part of the sensor was to the kind of like west side that was intact. So you're blind. You did not see the happy Cyclops. You can't see it from your point of view. But you can see the Night Spider. And you see, you saw Gust run in and jump inside. You know, at least, you only know that Gust is inside from your point of view at this point.
Well,
Because everything else was a teleport or they were both
Dimension door.
teleports.
I'm
Yeah.
attuned to a spell jamming helm, so I can perceive in 360 degrees
If the ship,
as the ship.
if the ship was intact, that's correct.
Okay.
But you can only perceive to the west and about 90 degrees, basically to the west, the port side of the ship. So you can see, you saw Gust run inside, but you did not see. Oh, hold on. You know they're not on the deck. No, they're not on the deck.
Yes.
That's a good point. So, from your perception, boy, it's such a bummer that night ship is not on the stream, but so
I can infer that they dimension doored to the other ship.
well, you know they're not on the ship with your Albie. Yeah, you knew the plan.
Yeah.
You heard them say that.
So I am not going in a very non-Rockham sort of move. I am actually not going to fire again.
Yay.
I'm
Be-
gonna roll a perception check.
Well, you know,
Or-
at least one of your crewmates is on board the ship.
Exactly. At least one, probably four.
However, the Happy Cyclops did not see this.
Oh, snap.
They didn't get the memo.
I jumped back out the eye, headed towards the Happy Cyclops. Joking.
Ooh,
Can't we just reverse those rolls?
Well, wait. How far is the Happy Cyclops from the ship?
Close enough to hit it.
300 feet.
All right. Well, it's gonna take a while, but Rockham is doing some high level calculations as to what he thinks is happening, and he throws down the spell jamming helm,
Ooh, okay.
runs up on deck, and casts his rocket boots.
Okay, that's your movement.
And well, I get another 30 feet of movement because I have a 60-foot fly speed now.
Okay, so
And I am going to book it towards the Happy Cyclops.
okay.
And shout down to Max on the deck. Hold
A
your fire.
blast shakes the ship and punctures the other eye is blasted open, and that Githyanki inside is pulverized into
Whoa.
mass, like a yellow puddle in that second eye.
Gross.
Well, with my verbal while I'm yelling, I'm shouting at the top of my lungs, hold your fire.
That would have been, and the second one missed. So
Ridley just says, "That's disgusting."
who's that firing?
Oh, that would be us.
We,
Yeah,
we're
that
gonna
would be-
swallow them.
That would
And-
be our other ship.
I'm gonna
Oh,
roll.
see, that's why we
Okay.
attacked you.
Okay. So,
Raw.
um,
Raw. Usually that's a good thing. Well, not
Now,
I'm going
who
to.
among our party is familiar with wild
Oh.
space?
I mean, I know gifts.
Yeah, Max would
Right,
be.
but would you be
Rockham
familiar
would
with
understand space. Yeah.
Gus? Would you be familiar with the Night Spider and the Neogi that usually pilot them?
All would be familiar with ships in general and how people conduct themselves within a pond.
Because me, as a DM, I know that Night Spiders are generally piloted by Neogi and not Githyanki.
So say,
But
you
My character
you
does
don't.
not.
Your character doesn't know that.
So I can't say that, but I'm just curious if anybody else on our crew. who's
Well,
on
would my
board the ship
character
would
know that within our?
But you're not on the ship. You're flying toward the.
Yeah, you don't know who's piloting this ship.
Well, yeah, but I would know what a Neogi is.
Yeah, and
that's
the
not-
Yogi
that's-
work with the
Yeah.
mind flayers.
Right.
Mm.
Okay.
in wild
I'm gonna
space.
hold on. Let me say something. I would like Gust, Arthur, Ridley, and Oob to roll an insight.
Ooh,
not a great one
Arthur.
for me.
Arthur, yeah, you're like
Boop knows nothing.
you're like, wait a minute.
Ridley.
This is normally Neogi. Why are Githyanki on this ship?
Yeah. I say that.
I say that. Okay.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
I mean, logistically, it makes
Our
sense.
bard is a man of few
but-
words.
Yep.
That's funny. So when you say that, they'll all look at each other, like, call your shots off. We captured this ship to attack unsuspecting Nautiloids.
That's an excellent plan. We
plan.
are
And
currently.
you've just blasted holes in it and killed 2 of our gunners.
Well, we might actually be able to help you with that, both of those, actually. But right now we're trying to get in communication with the other ship to stop them from continuing to fight.
Can
Yeah,
Oob
Ridley
use
releases
Skywrite?
tension on the bow.
Sorry, hold on. What did you say?
Can Oob use Skywrite to tell the other ship?
You have the
Wonder
Skywrite
Fire.
spell.
Yeah.
Doesn't that need atmosphere though?
It never gets used. It's amazing.
Hold on.
I'm
That's the
just-
right question, but give me a second.
I think
Never
Skywrite needs
Skywrite.
atmosphere because it has to be able to do clouds.
But no one ever
No, you can do clouds in space.
Hold on. Hold on.
let
It
this
just says in the
happen.
sky.
Nebulas are
That sounds
clouds
like-
in space.
That sounds like an awesome show. Clouds in space.
Part of
space,
sky, you can.
space.
No one picks this.
Okay, hold on.
No one has ever successfully used Skywrite.
Okay, in
I believe
the
Laura Bailey
envelope
did.
of your ship, there is atmosphere. That is why you can breathe. So within the bubble surrounding, whether it's realm space or wild space or
Right, and that's like
Whatever.
150 foot around the.
correct. So there's atmosphere around. So that I would say that is sky. So you can write something just outside the eyeball in like the direction of the Cyclops. What are you going to
Okay.
write?
I'm gonna write hold fire, please. Heart, Oob.
Okay, I got to write
Oh
this
my
down.
god, that is such an oop thing too.
Hold
Oh my
fire.
god, that's awesome, Mandy.
Hold fire, please.
Yeah.
PLZ.
Heart.
PLC.
Is it PLS or PLZ?
Yeah.
Heart.
Please.
Ooh.
No, Oob, I thought you were saying this is my no-no square.
Okay, hold fire, please.
Is that
Heart,
why it's
ooh.
redacted?
Okay, so what you don't see is the gunners that are manning these cannons, looking through their viewports, very confused, and then start laughing, like oh. So Rockham, you're leaping toward the Happy Cyclops, and in your leap, even you would be looking over to see what's happening, and you see this message in front of the Night Spider. So I will say you're going to make it, of course, to this Happy Cyclops.
Yeah, I'm
So
I'm
you-
not just leaping, I'm flying.
Right, you're rocket boots.
I like to think that I fly through the heart like an arrow.
Okay, so
Rocket Man.
um,
I'm a
and
rocket
of course
man.
Max
Arthur
sees
starts
this
singing.
message too. So everyone has seen that. So on the Anfracus, the Nautiloid ship, is Max. Just Max, right?
Yeah, it's just Max.
Yeah,
Okay.
Max is the only one left.
Max
But I
is
did
like,
yell down to Max to stop shooting too.
"Hey guys!" Well, no, you didn't. You didn't say
Yeah,
that.
as I was flying, I yelled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did say that.
Okay. So you get a message, Rockham, because you're the holder of the stone, correct?
hmm
with the ship. Uh, sorry. Do you need assistance? Or like some repairs? And should we pick up Max? Okay, thanks.
So I take it it's been
And
like 12
then by the
seconds.
time you get the
Good.
Sydney Stone, you land on the ship. So you say, yes. What do you say to him?
I was like, hey,
Ah,
let's pick up Max
Don't-
and
you
pull
keep
alongside the
doing that
spider.
to us. Like you just landed on the ship from the sky and came down into the gun turret area.
And it's like, oh, by the way, I can fly now. Because they don't know I can fly.
They no idea.
Or a robot of death.
And by the way, Max is like,
Yeah.
like, hey guys, from the ship.
Yeah. Let's go pick up Max, and then we'll pull alongside the Night Spider and figure out what's up.
Sounds good.
Because I don't actually know what's going on in the Night Spider. I just know that our friendlies are on board, and Oob asked us to stop shooting.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Rockham did know
So-
the plan that we were gonna
Yeah.
dimension door on board the ship.
No,
Rockham knew that, but
noticing that
But as
The
far as I know,
Cyclops
I'm
did
preparing
not
a
know
boarding
that.
party.
Right.
As far as I know, I'm preparing a boarding party.
Right.
noticing
So-
that cannonballs have stopped flying, Arthur is going to walk over to what I can only presume to be what's left of one of them is a puddle of blood and cast Revivify.
Ooh.
oh,
Oh yeah, bro.
Damn.
Oh, good call. Good call.
and so the it has been within a minute, and all you need is remains. So
I want him to come back as like a tiefling. I want him to be like a baby me.
no,
Aw.
that's
Well,
resurrection. You don't get to
Damn
choose.
it.
Revivify. That's later, but revivify they come back as themselves. Resurrection, it's random races, but you
Okay.
and actually true resurrection you choose. So
That'd be hilarious though.
so he comes back. What happened? Looks out at this destroyed turret. Looks down at himself.
You were goo.
Yeah.
You were
You-
goo.
We gooped you. I'm not gonna lie, my guy.
Could you imagine?
Ugh.
I'm just picturing you were goo, and then Oob goes, no, I'm Oob.
Head to the
Ridley's just face palming.
Oh, I'm still throwing up the
This-
sign of
yeah.
fucking squids.
Arthur elbows Gust and says, "Hey man, they speak common."
Well,
and so
favorite spec.
Oh.
the captain, when sees this revivify, puts his hand down. The pistols are lowered; they're not holstered, but says, "Okay, clearly, you're not involved." Who
Yeah.
are you, and how did you end up on that nautiloid?
Well,
Yeah, Ridley has already released the tension on the bow and now lowers it.
Okay,
And,
literally releasing the tension in the room by that action.
yeah.
While-
So yeah,
while this-
Sorry.
while
go
this
ahead.
conversation is happening, Rockham has reattuned to the Happy Cyclops helm
Yeah, I-
and is piloting it alongside the Night Spider.
Great. Well, I think what we'll do is move you back to the Happy Cyclops ship. So that you have, I think all your characters are there. Let me double check. You might have to move them.
Oh my god, I have a mini me?
You have a mini me. What?
There's a Rockham, and then there's a slightly smaller Rockham.
Okay, hold on a second.
That's weird. Because Satio is next to you for me.
Alright. So essentially what's that movie?
Austin Powers.
No. Well, yes, Mini Me. But what's the small robot that's trying to clean up the atmosphere?
Wally.
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 Wow.
A Wally next to you?
Oh, okay.
I mean, a Mini Rockham is a Wally, right?
Surely.
Makes sense to
Does that
me.
mean we're all just floating fat people?
A mini Rockham would be a Sockham.
Yes. Well, the truth behind these ideas.
Well,
I mean, I do
the
resemble
bishop's
that.
there.
We do have the bishop.
Yeah.
Good.
I had him downstairs. I'm moving it upstairs. You see him now?
Yeah, Agnon.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have no longer homeless daddy.
correct.
I mean, still kind of homeless though.
Yeah, he's on board our ship. This is kind of his home right now.
Best
Okay.
boy daddy.
So bum daddy.
So
He's our ward daddy.
tell me what
Slacker
your
daddy.
so your detention is released. What are you saying on the ship? I'm just using this as a map we can all see.
Yeah.
Because
Arthur-
the Night Spider and the space combat is over. So
Are
what do you
Yeah,
tell?
sorry.
They're asking you, who are you? What do you say, Arthur? That was the last question.
Well, that's kind of a big question. I don't really know who I am. I'm still kind of figuring that out, you know. Like I'm just kind of a young tiefling, but I'm what we like.
I kind
this
of
is-
meant, where are you from?
Oh,
Who
well,
are you?
why
Why
didn't you say that?
did you end up on an Autoloid?
Oh, that's easy to answer. We killed a little squid dude, and then like there was one guy left, and there were a bunch of
You took out a mind flare yourself.
yeah, yeah. He tried to like get away, and I said no, and then he stayed, and we killed him. And that's
Yeah,
pretty
he
much
was
what
kind of a
happened.
dick.
He was truly. He was not an enjoyable person to be around. So we made it so that no one ever has to be around him again.
Yeah.
He tried to avoid actual combat with them, but
Yeah, we made calamari.
respect.
Respect.
So you assumed
Nux.
I'm beginning to understand. You assumed we were Nyogi and a Night Spider coming. We were actually going to swallow the Nautiloid, take it in our web, and then repair it and use that as another ship to kill.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty messed
We-
up, but it
Yeah.
still has a good power core.
Yeah.
I kind of removed it and it started to do bad things, so I put it back.
I don't know about my compatriots here, but I have no emotional attachment to that ship.
Oh no. Fuck that.
No.
Not at all.
Okay.
All you see is Gus looking at is there a female person on this crew at all?
Oh gosh.
Okay, I have a question.
A feminine.
When you landed to pick up Max, yeah, Max would remind you, let's take these six boxes. Okay,
Explosion.
so put that in your inventory.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh,
On the ship inventory.
big
So we
Ship
have
bada,
inventory,
six boxes
correct.
of
Yeah.
dynamite.
big bada
Yeah,
boom.
it's the same as dynamite in D&D Beyond, but it's a Brennigier is the explosive from the
Yes. It
Mind
is the
flayers.
big bada boom.
big bada boom.
I do like
Um,
getting those on our ship.
okay, so Satio is dead. Should not be here.
Do
No.
we also
You didn't. Satio isn't dead. You had him as a prisoner who used leverage, but you never used him. So he's still bound, sitting over here. That's right.
wasn't Satio the one that we had the
He was under Gaius, wasn't he?
yeah, Gaius for
How long does that
for
last?
30 days. 30
Oh,
days.
30 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's still your buddy. Okay.
Yeah, and the bishop is the one who cast it.
So how long is it?
Because
I'll
none of
have
us
to go
are high
calculate.
level enough.
It's been about
Say 10.
10 days.
Okay.
Cool.
You have
So-
about 20 days left of that.
Yeah. If
It's
that
not.
guy's still
He's not your
homeless-
friend, but he knows if he betrays you, he takes massive psychic damage because he
Right.
tried it.
Yeah.
Would you say
Yeah.
that he's Gacy?
Ah,
He's very gazy.
If Temple Daddy is still homeless daddy in 20 days, that's going to be his room and board. So
Well, you have. I will do a ship exploration. We can give a tour for Bishop if you'd like to go take one token throughout the ship. You have this is a very large ship. You have a great dining room and dining facilities. You have many staterooms and lots of crew rooms. Like this was a luxury ship.
Alito
As
deck.
well as extremely powerful cannons, which cover about 180 degrees forward.
So, guys, are we going to let the Gith know where that Nautiloid was going to make a delivery?
Oh, that's up to you.
yeah, back
That's-
That's
yeah.
I'm asking the
Arthur-
rest of our group.
Arthur turns to the Githyanki and Githyanki. I don't know how you say it. The Gith.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
Yankee,
Yeah.
fucking Yankees.
And says, "Excuse us for a moment. We have something to discuss." And just like turns around and like huddles with the team.
Okay.
Team huddle.
Group huddle.
Uh,
We're in a
not
scrum
if
with
there's a female-
Oob in the middle.
Yeah.
if there's a female GIF, I don't go. That's the only thing I haven't had in the universe.
Wait, what?
Oh my goodness.
It's true. Or
So-
so, I guess like skiffs.
Are we?
Can we tell the difference between a male and a female Gith?
Yeah.
You can. You don't. It's hard to gauge the relative attractiveness of the.
Is
Um,
it obvious?
Well, here I can share this in the VTT. This is one of the Gith Yankee warriors. Did it show?
No.
Oh,
Literally, my only thing
Well,
is
there's like a 30-second delay
yeah.
all I'm gonna say is stop. So
to the YouTube, anyway.
That's what they look like.
no one be excited. All I'm gonna say is stop. Just Gus does.
But there are females of those too.
I'll go into the huddle. But I think Oob would know this. Oob would
Yeah.
know that one of the few things in the universe I have not had is a GIF.
Okay.
Jeez.
Is that what the huddle was about?
Oob rolls his eyes.
No, the huddle was, do we share the information of where this Nautiloid ship was going? Because we know, but they don't.
I
I
mean,
mean, what does it matter to us at this point?
they were going to
Knowledge
the.
is power.
Yeah, but we're trying to save Toral. Like,
You're gonna have to remind me because I don't remember where they were going. But
They
They
were
were going
going
to
the Nautolite.
hub.
Who's going to Arseeth?
Now, there's three things that you got from the ship. You got, well, four. You got the ale, which I don't think anyone cares about, but maybe you. Got some platinum again. You have a Gildada's boon, which is a
Mhm.
trinket, which Oob has.
And
The
Shasha's
Nautiloid was on
alcohol?
the way to the Aristes hub. You don't know what that is, but that's where it was going when it was, attacked.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem like something that is extremely secretive for us. Like ships travel, and
Right.
hub seems like a place that ships would go pretty regularly. So sharing that information doesn't seem like something that is
Hey,
going to.
So you're
land us in
whispering
hot
all this.
water.
So are you going to share this now? With
I think,
where
yeah.
where it was going? Okay. So the captain goes, "So hold on. Because we didn't attack that ship. I don't know who did and why they didn't finish it off, but maybe they thought they had, but it was able to, hang on by a thread and not sink into this biomass that we're sitting on.
Well, there was still one alive.
Yeah.
Which you took care of, which
We did. We
he goes,
dispatched it.
he puts a fist on his chest and goes, respect, because
Arthur just walks up and
they're
nucks
not
his-
easy to kill.
Arthur
So-
just walks up and nucks his fist like as it's on his chest. Like
He looks down, is like, okay.
it's
And
like
then,
not
so-
aggressive, but
Strange greeting you have.
The custom of honor and valor.
yeah,
So
exactly.
all right, I rolled, by the way, whether they were gonna believe you or not. They holster their pistols. You're not aggressive. They say, well, we would like the salvage of the ship. We can take it in our web, take it back for repair, and use that as an infiltration ship.
Ooh,
You have a problem with that?
We don't need it. We have our own ship.
Yeah,
yeah, do what
I
you're
don't-
gonna do.
We're also
have a
going to
problem with
need
that.
to repair our ship.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
sorry
would
about
suggest. I would suggest using the salvage from their ship to repair yours. But
Maybe.
that. Yeah, so we're sorry about the damage to your ship, but you understand that you're coming at us
yeah, it was
as a
truly
spider.
Well, I thought you were mind flayers, and you thought
Exactly.
we were Neogi.
So we call it
Classic
even.
misunderstanding.
yeah.
We won't slay you. Yes, we'll call it even.
That works. You won't slay us. We won't slay you. We're all good.
Yes. You can bring your ship alongside, disembark, and be on your way.
Sick.
We'll take this wreckage and pull it back to our base.
Well,
I do
Well,
have
yeah,
a
I mean,
question
before-
for you.
oh,
Yes.
go ahead, Rush.
If we meet again, we meet on even ground
We can.
as
Do you have the ability to
friends.
send messages?
we do.
And the captain's the only one that's speaking, by the way. No one else is speaking.
Okay.
My name is Obsili. OPSI. Here, I'll put it in the chat for you.
Yeah, thank you.
His name is OBS from now on.
Obsidian.
While they're having the conversation, the ship is alongside because Rockham was already doing that.
Nice.
And he just kind of walks up onto the deck and pokes his head up.
Yep.
What's happening?
What's going on?
It's all good, little metal man. We got it. We're making friends.
Oh, sorry I shot you. But I did a good job.
I didn't. That is very true.
You did great, Rockham. Unfortunately, this wasn't the right target.
So
Still,
we
I'm
are
proud of
known
myself.
as the Happy Cyclops.
Yeah.
I'll put that in there for your notes.
Okay.
Sick.
Osili, captain of the Night Spider Vigo. That's what they named the ship.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man. I mean,
no
if you just you need help with chasing down some more mind flayers or whatever, just give us a shout. We're pretty flexible.
Who would I communicate to?
I don't know, probably the little metal guy over there.
And the,
Hi,
gu-
I'm
the
Rockham.
little is that your name? The little metal guy.
We call him
So-
Rockham.
Oh wait,
Rock-
I still have fly active. I kind of hover above the deck of the ship so they can actually see me over the railing. And I
Okay.
just go, "Hi, I'm Rockham."
Okay. So he writes down these notes. You may or may not see us again. But if we do see your ship, now that we know you, nice weaponry, by the way.
Thank you.
You know, we could always have teleported back, but would have
Just
been a
know
good
that we
battle.
are
Would have been a good
we are
battle.
enemies of the mind flayers.
Apparently.
I see that. I
And
see
they're-
nice.
That was our first one.
Nice ruse with the dead mind flayers on the deck. Now that he's getting closer and seeing this, he's like, I see.
Oh.
Because in their
respect.
mind, you said you killed one, but they assume you killed all of them.
That's fine.
Oh.
That's fine if they think that. I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
smart.
Well, respect on your way. And they basically, as you pull away from the ship, they descend, and the web, you see how this ship works for a capture. The web surrounds and grips the ship and just basically pulls it up and out and starts flying with it in its maw.
That's cool.
And
That's pretty nifty.
as they fly off in, 270 degrees, port from the ship. So I'll give you since we're going to be doing 3-dimensional combat, I'll give you measurements of where things would be, so we can
Sounds good.
describe positioning. If it's relative to one ship, that's fine, but ships move up and down in directions, so there's a grid system that people use for 3-dimensional space.
X, Y, and Z axis.
Exactly. And
Anyone here play
you're
Homeworld?
describing it in a sphere, like a sphere point. Fantastic. Well, you are on the Happy Cyclops. Where are you? So Akra's like, well, that was interesting. Where would you like us to go?
Home, G.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I guess we should just
Yeah.
go
Well,
to Zero Tail.
could you define where home is?
Yeah, for me it's different.
It's true.
Well, we should go back to the temple because somebody has a date with a trial.
Oh, that
Ooh.
is true.
That's yeah. And the bishop speaks up after listening to you guys talking after this combat. You're on the ship. He basically asks you, did you learn anything while you were out here in this crazy area?
We're
Yeah,
on-
don't fuck with the mind flayers.
Yeah, Tentacle Boy's bad.
Yeah, mind flayers are not good company.
That
Sometimes
is fine.
Githyanki pretend to be spiders.
I mean,
Not
Oh.
good company.
like, we don't want to talk about like the angel that we met.
Totally talk about the angel. The angel was a solid dude.
Oh,
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
sure.
I did
Oh.
get a feeling of a planetar nearby.
Oh.
Well, we're like on our first name basis now.
Yeah.
You wait. You're on a first name basis with a planetar?
Yeah, he was cool.
You said
man.
like legitimately call him if there's some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should.
Oh
You should
yeah,
have
and,
given us a gold badge when you had the chance.
and Celesto's hanging out around.
Wait, Arthur just said something I want him
Yeah.
to repeat.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah. Temple Daddy, you should have just given us the gold badges when you had the chance.
True story.
Yeah,
Touche.
Ostrovit said it.
agreed.
Yeah.
And we found where Celesto is hanging out.
You did.
Yeah.
Do not tell me, in case the trial does not go well, I cannot reveal what I do not know. But
Oh,
he is
Okay.
safe,
If
Yep.
not a little stinky.
safe
Yeah.
from
Oh, gosh.
scrying eyes.
Yeah,
Yep.
if not a little stinky.
Gross.
Okay.
oh,
I don't want to
Tim-
know.
oh,
Okay.
Tim-
Yeah.
So
You know.
if we're heading back, where are we going to land before
Safest-
this trial?
I mean, the safest place is at where the trial's going to be.
Well,
Because-
yeah, because the temple has airship docking.
And also, they can't exactly destroy him before his time in court.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
I think we try to
given
land
the
like an
given
hour
the
before.
flight time, your ship took no damage because you basically took out their main gun turret in one shot, and then they had one gun left. Those eyes were the guns, just so you know.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I have a question for
And they were
Akra.
they are powerful. Yes, you have a question?
Yeah. Did were you able to map this portion of wild space while you were coming here? Because we didn't have a map of this.
I was able to, and I can give you a map of this entire astral biomass region.
Excellent. I just want to make sure we keep that on file.
Do ships work like our ships work? Like, is there a call sign from the ship that we just left?
They
Like,
gave you the call sign Vigo, and that you
So-
told them Happy Cyclops.
so like they'll like in their GIF registry will be Happy Cyclops.
Well, it's that one ship. Yes.
Like a battle cruiser, right? Like what we think is an aircraft carrier.
I'm sorry. You're talking about the Night Spider?
Yeah, because like eventually we're gonna end up in space.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
like,
are. You have been.
We're already in space.
but eventually the entire campaign's gonna be there because
Right.
kind of signed up
Oh,
for
I
it.
see what you're saying. Yes. If
Has
if
the
you've
hats.
everyone you interact with, their faction or
will get recorded. So
clan, depending on what they call themselves, you have to, Roger, you have to forget everything you know about the Rock City, right? So one of the there's realm space, wild space. There's a few different
The Astral Sea.
the Astral Sea. There's a lot of places you can go, and everyone you have interacted with has either had a positive or negative reaction. But you've made great allies. For example, you have
Planetar.
basically, well, you've got a Planetar, you've got Bishop Agnon and his boss. I'm just going to add this up for you, and I'll consolidate this into a more organized fashion before level 10-ish, when this becomes relevant. Which far off.
I get some cool stuff at level 10. I'm excited.
Go
Level 9 was a good one for me.
Go RKN.
I get
Are you 8 or 9?
we're
We're
not.
9.
9 right now.
Yeah.
I
So as you make, so I'm gonna everyone take a full rest. I don't think anyone cast any spells or
No.
whatnot.
I-
So
I did.
maybe you
but
don't need to. But we're gonna end there tonight, because where we're gonna pick up is after a about 4-day journey back to your realm, then a 2-day flight once you land in the atmosphere of Elbrazil. You're You're going to the capital city. The capital city of Aurazil is where you're headed. So once you enter the atmosphere from outside, flight takes a little longer.
Right.
Word.
You travel much faster in the your spaceship.
But he makes his grand entrance onto Reckless Moves.
Aw, buddy.
Oh, hey.
That's
Nice.
the Budward.
Nice.
Okay, that's working tonight. Very well done. I think that where we'll pick up will be landing and having the trial of Bishop Agnon.
Ooh.
Lovely.
We'll see you guys. We're due to some people being out next week. We will see you in 2 weeks. So just so you can mark your calendars, our next session will be the Sunday, the 5th of November. 2 weeks from tonight.
Remember, the 5th of November.
everyone,
Somebody just gave us a bunch of gunpowder.
Perfect.
Yeah.
oh
Dynamite.
boy.
Let's
Now I want to watch Fever Dinner. All right, everyone have a great night. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
You're lucky. I
Yeah.
did
All right.
Yay.
Night all.
Fun
Hey,
session.
now.
That was
Yeah.
great.
That was a good.